All right, so the stock market is now in decline, and it's for the first quarter of the year. It's locked in. It's a loss. Lost 4% today, and it's all this stinker that was laid by the stock market is all because of Trump's tariffs. Now, tariffs can be a good thing. They can help a country. They can encourage small businesses. Like, for example, this was done by Jing Pao or whatever his name was from Singapore. This was done by um, uh, the guy after Mao in China. It was done successfully, but the problem is they were not a fledgling economy. That's the problem. And a fledgling economy needs tariffs to protect businesses so that they aren't flooded with products. But America is a full-on country. We have our own value chain. What is that? We are higher up in the value chain. We make the high-end products and then we outsource to other countries. We don't want to be making the low-end stuff that's going to hurt us. Why would we want any of that burden on ourselves? It doesn't really make any sense. Consumers are probably going to benefit the least from this. Increased prices while increasing demand isn't a great, it's not a great formula for anything except stagflation. I mean, JP, little fun name I got from my pal over at the Fed. JP, he's basically come out and said recession's pretty imminent. Moody's has downgraded the U.S. debt. JP Morgan, the other JP, the more evil one, has said there's like a 60% chance of a recession. So odds are, all these factors make a pretty good case to buy some evil stocks. And here's my list. I've got brands like Constellation, that's alcohol, Constellation brands. I've got Geo Group, they're a private prison. Oh, that is a loose dog. I'm not going that way. These dogs always trying to attack me. Got Geo Group, and I'm gonna buy some cigarette brands because every time that there's a recession or some sort of contraction, those companies do really well because first off, private prisons, super evil business, that happens all in America. Their prices might just go up. There'll be more people who are poor and who commit crime to get by. Those cigarette companies, they're going to be pretty profitable. It could be very, very fun. Fun time for their CEOs. People love huffing on that they love huffing on that ciggy. When recessions hit, they go back to the basics. My other big bet is in soda, big soda. I know RFK, JFK, who knows K, he's freaking against soda, but he hasn't done anything. He just fired a bunch of people. So I don't think he's going to be prepared to fight big soda. Big sodas, they're undefeated. Got a little bit in Keurig, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Those are kind of the big three, I guess. That's just my thoughts. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't wait to look back at this video and we were liberated. And my heart goes out to all you guys. This dumb thing to say, bro. What the heck am I doing? Dang, I'm out of breath already. Oh, it smells so bad. Am I near a farm? Look at this. Look at this thing. I'm gonna dox myself or something, but it smells bad. It's supposed to be an orchard or something. What else did I have to point out? I think those are just my stock picks, what I'm thinking about the future. Yeah, if anyone watches this, I want to start streaming economic content. I think it could be really interesting. It's something I'm interested in. Shout out to Big A. Big A is my goat. I religiously watch, maybe not religiously, but I will worship his feet. Ew. I will suckle on them. Never mind. Yeah, Big A. He always gives a good run for my money intellectually thinking. Dude, I hate these one grandstander after another. I was trying to watch Tucker today. Not the good Tucker, the Tucker Carlson dude. What a freaking muppet. That dude has less ideas than a wet sandwich. Someone will just inject him full of... He's like one of those donuts you find at Krispy Kreme you can inject with the fluids. They just get the syringe ideas into his brain. And then fill that donut up, that little brain of his. And then he just goes out. You take a bite of his information, just spews whatever garbage came into his little donut hole mind. He's a weird guy. I have to listen to him. Scott Bessent was on his podcast. If you have watched Scott Bessent before, he's like just lying about everything. I mean, he was talking about what was he talking about? McKinley. He was talking about McKinley's tariffs and how they actually helped America. He didn't even mention it prolonged the Great Depression, and he said that before. He said that tariffs aren't the end all be all. They're not the best thing ever. I don't know. Maybe these guys know what they're doing. I like to think I'm a rational pessimist, which means I'm smarter and better than everyone else. I think so. Anyways, dog's about to attack me. Bye.